Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Podcast. Today is Wednesday, June 26, 2019. Today I'm going to recap yesterday's baseball games, look ahead to today's games, go over the results from the World Cup from yesterday, and look ahead to the quarterfinals and pick all those matchups. College World Series, we'll go over Game 2 and pick Game 3, and my best bet of the day. All right, we're starting in baseball. And there were some interesting results last night, both within good results for contenders and bad results for teams that cannot ill afford to lose games before the trade deadline in terms of having the buy or having to sell. Yankees over the Blue Jays 4-3. They maintain first place in the division. They are 51-28. Toronto's 29-51. Nestor Cortez Jr. gets the win. He's 3-0. Clayton Richard lost 0-4. Aroldis Chapman gets his 23rd save of the season, although he was shaky in this game. Aaron Judge finally hits his first home run since coming off the injured list. Chad Green, as the opener, went an inning and got a strikeout. ERA 6.49. Nestor Cortez in relief, 4 in the third innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. ERA 4.1. Meanwhile, Clayton Richard for Toronto, 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and a strikeout. ERA 6.89. So it wasn't terrible. Rangers over the Tigers 5-3. Texas is 43-36. Detroit's 26-48. Jesse Chavez the win, he's 3-2. Jordan Zimmerman the loss, he's 0-5. Chavez 6 in the third innings, 5 hits, no runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts. ERA 2.79. Meanwhile for Detroit, Jordan Zimmerman, 5 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. ERA 5.95. Phillies over the Mets 7-5. Mets yet again blow another lead. Phillies are 41-38. Mets are 37-43. Jake Arrieta to win, he's 7-6. Wilmer Fonta lost 0-2. Hector Neris gets his 16th save of the year. Arrieta 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. ERA 4.33. He has not been good this year. Meanwhile, for the Mets, Walter Lockett started. He wasn't that bad early on, then he fell apart. 5 in the third innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. ERA 11.74. Padres over the Orioles 8-3 in Manny Machado's first game back in Baltimore. San Diego's 39-40. Baltimore's 22-57. Logan Allen the win, he's 2-0. Jacob Yacobanis the loss, he's 1-2. Logan Allen 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. ERA 1.38. Yacobanis 2 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. ERA 5.96. Very fitting that Manny Machado hit a home run in his first game back in Baltimore. Red Sox over the White Sox 6-3. The Red Sox are 44-37. Chicago's 36-41. David Price to win, he's 5-2. The losing pitcher for the White Sox, Jose Ruiz. Brandon Workman gets his 3rd save of the season. David Price 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts. ERA 3.36. He's been pretty good this year. Carson Fulmer 2 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts. ERA 5.4. So I guess he's used as an opener for them. Royals over the Indians 8-6. Kansas City is 28-52. Cleveland is 43-36. Kevin McCarthy to win, he's 2-1. Brad Hand the loss, he's 4-3. Ian Kennedy gets his 10th save of the year. Bad for Brad Hand, who's hurting his trade value. George Sparkman, 5 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. ERA 4.07. Shane Bieber, 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. ERA 3.83. Nats over the Marlins 6-1. The Nationals are 38-40. Miami's 30-47. Max Scherzer to win, he's 7-5. Trevor Richards the loss, he's 3-8. Scherzer looking like himself again. 8 innings, 5 hits, an earned run, no walks, 10 strikeouts. ERA 2.52. If Heijin Ryu falls apart, then Scherzer is going to be looked at as the National League Cy Young favorite. He would be, obviously, if Heijin Ryu wasn't having this career year he's having. Trevor Richards, 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. ERA 3.94. The Braves defeat the Cubs 3-2. Atlanta is 47-33. Chicago's 43-36. Max Fried the win, he's 9-3. Mike Montgomery the loss, 1-2. Luke Jackson gets his 12th save of the year. Fried, 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, 8 strikeouts, rate 3.96. Edbert Alzoe, his first big league start, 4 2/3 innings, a hit and a run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 2.08. Astros over the Pirates 5-1 in Garrett Cole's first game against his former team. Houston's 15-30. Pittsburgh is 36-41. Garrett Cole gets the win against his former team. He's 7-5 on the year. Trevor Williams lost. He's 2-2. Cole 6 innings, 7 hits and a run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA 3.42. Trevor Williams 6 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.25. Mariners over the Brewers 8-3. The Mariners are 36-47. Milwaukee's 42-37. Marco Gonzalez to win. He's 9-6. Zach Davies lost 7-2. Marco Gonzalez 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.34. Zach Davies 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 3.34. Twins over the Rays 9-4. The Twins are 51-27. Tampa's 55-34. Kyle Gibson the win. He's 8-4. Blake Snell the loss 4-7. Gibson 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, ERA 4.26. Blake Snell 3 in the third innings, 11 hits, 7 runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts, ERA 5.01. Athletics over the Cardinals 7-3. Oakland is 42-38. St. Louis is 40-38. JB Wendelken gets the win. He's 1-1. Jack Flaherty to loss 4-5. Chris Bassett started 3 in the third innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, ERA 3.86. Jack Flaherty 4 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, a walk, 5 strikeouts, ERA 4.75. Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Dodgers are 55-26. Arizona's 40-41. Julio Urias the win. He's 4-2. Robbie Ray the loss 5-5. Kenley Jansen gets his 23rd save of the season. Ross Stripling started 3 innings, 4 hits, and a run, a walk, 4 strikeouts, ERA 3.08. Robbie Ray 6 in the third innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, ERA 3.9. Giants over the Rockies 4-2. The Giants are 34-44. Colorado's 41-38. Madison Bumgarner to win. He's 4-7. Chichi Gonzalez lost 0-1. Will Smith gets his 21st save of the year. Madison Bumgarner 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts, ERA 4.21. Chichi Gonzalez 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 5.4. Angels over the Reds 5-1. The Angels are 40-40. Cincinnati is 36-41. Andrew Heaney to win 1-1. Tyler Mahle lost 2-8. Andrew Heaney 5 in the third innings, 5 hits, an earned run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.99. Tyler Mahle 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.35. Today's games, you have the Blue Jays at the Yankees. Not the rubber game. Yankees going for the sweep. James Paxton against Tyler Thornton. White Sox, Red Sox. Reynaldo Lopez and Chris Sale. Royals, Indians. Jacob Junis and Trevor Bauer. Padres, Orioles. Matt Strom and Dylan Bundy. That's a 3 o'clock game. 3:40 Dodgers, Diamondbacks. Tony Gonsolin making his big league debut against Taylor Clark. Rockies, Giants at 3:45. Herman Marquez and Jeff Samardzija. 7 o'clock Mets, Phillies. Jason Vargas and Nick Pivetta. Rangers against the Tigers. Mike Minor and Matt Boyd. Nats, Marlins. Patrick Corbin and Zach Gallen. Athletics, Cardinals. Daniel Mengden and Adam Wainwright. Mariners, Brewers, that's an 8 o'clock game. You have Adrian Houser for Milwaukee and undecided for Seattle. They might be going with an opener. 8 o'clock Braves, Cubs. Dallas Keuchel against Yu Darvish. Reds, Angels. Tanner Roark and Jacob Barria. Pirates, Astros. You have Framber Valdez for Houston. And for Pittsburgh, you have Dario Agraizel. And last but not least, Rays, Twins. Charlie Morton and Jake Odorizzi. All right. World Cup. Yesterday, round of 16, last 2 games. Italy over China 2-0. Italy, goals were scored by Valentina Giacinti in the 15th minute and Aurora Galli in the 49th minute as China's shut out. Italy moves on. Netherlands over Japan 2-1 as the Netherlands advance. The Netherlands' first goal scored by Lieke Martens in the 17th minute. Then Yoi Hagasawa ties it in the 43rd minute of one apiece. Then Martens with the penalty kick in the 90th minute gives the Netherlands the win to advance. All right, quarterfinals. We're just going to pick the 4 games on today's podcast because I don't know what time I'm going to do tomorrow's podcast. Maybe coming to you from the beach. So that's a possible decision by me. We'll see about that. And then no podcast Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so why not just pick all the games today? Norway, England, 3 o'clock on Fox tomorrow afternoon. Tough call here, but I'm going to take England to advance to the semifinals. The best game of the tournament so far. This, I think, is the de facto final. Whoever wins this game is going to win it all. 3 o'clock on Fox, France and the United States. I'm going to take the United States to win. I think they're the better team. I think Megan Rapinoe and company are going to come out and play with a lot of heart and pride like they always do. And they'll get this win on Friday afternoon. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, Fox Sports 1, Italy and the Netherlands. I'm going to take the Netherlands here to win in advance. 12:30, Fox Sports 1, Germany and Sweden. I'm going to go with Germany here to win in advance. I like this Germany team. I think they could be a surprise tournament winner if the United States falls out. Although I do think that France and the U.S. is really the de facto title game. But I'm just saying if it's not U.S. or France, I think Germany could surprise us and win this tournament. And so could the Netherlands. Now move on to the College World Series. Vanderbilt defeats Michigan 4-1 behind Kumar Rocker's excellence to force a decisive Game 3. Rocker's performance 6 in the third innings, 3 hits and a run, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, rate 3.25 on the year. He was just sensational. He started to get run support later in the game as Martin gets an RBI ground out to get tied the ball to second, and Ray scores on the ground out, 1-0 Vanderbilt. Bases loaded, walk, tied the ball, 2-0 Vanderbilt. That's in the top of the 6th. Scott scores on a wild pitch by Wiesenberger of Michigan, 3-0 Vanderbilt. Then Clark hits a home run in the top of the 7th to make it a 4-0 game. Then Michigan gets on the board in the bottom of the 7th on an RBI single by Thomas as Bloomgren scores to make it a 4-1 game as Vanderbilt forces a Game 3 tonight, 7 o'clock ESPN. It's going to be a very interesting game. I think Michigan has been on a sensational run, and they really deserve a lot of credit for being here. Kerr leads them in power, home runs, and Bertman is somebody that is hitting 400 for them. Like I said, it's a really nice run, but the best player on the field will be J.J. Bleday, who was a top draft pick in the baseball draft this year. 27 homers for Vandy, 347 average. This guy is so good, and I think he'll lead the way for Vanderbilt to win this championship. So give me Vanderbilt to win the all-decisive Game 3, although it would not surprise me at all if Michigan comes away victorious here. And last but not least, my best bet of the day brought to you by DraftKings. We have some options to choose from baseball to World Cup to obviously the World Series of Baseball. And that's where we'll start. We're going to go with Vanderbilt. They have to be like a minus 185 favorite. I'd be surprised if they're in the 200s. But at the same time, it wouldn't because Vanderbilt has a lot of pub. It's just that Michigan's on this wonderful run right now. And I think that they're getting a lot of... No, wow, Michigan's plus 163, Vandy's minus 215. But anyway, we're going to take Vandy. We're going to go to the World Cup. We're going to take England. And then we're going to carry this into Friday and put the United States on here too. And then in baseball, for today we'll go with the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Indians. Very big disappointment if the Indians lose this game with Trevor Bauer, just saying. Because a lot of teams are searching for arms at the deadline, like the Yankees, like the Twins, like the Astros. So he's got to perform in my mind. Not going to take the Phillies, even though it's tempting. Not going to take the Cardinals, although that's tempting too. We'll go with the Astros against the Pirates. That's 7, so that's 24-1, just a shade above it. Wagering 19 cents, payout of $4.77. That's it for the podcast today. I'll be back tomorrow either from the beach or by poolside, going over all the baseball games, College World Series. Maybe I'll do an activity in there for you guys as well. And I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.